What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about whether or not I believe silver above $20 is worth converting my dollars into. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to mostly respond to a comment that I had received a couple of days ago. I posted several videos of the last few days saying some hypothetical scenarios using arbitrary numbers and just saying what I would do if that were to happen or if this were to happen. And as I've said over and over again for the last 2 years, in my opinion, from my perspective, not a financial advisor, so nothing on this channel should ever be taken as financial advice, but I believe anything below $20 is an absolute steal, which is what I said in the video a couple days ago, and somebody left a comment on the video asking me if I'm saying that anything above $20 is a no-go. Anything above $20, I'm completely against, quote-unquote, buying, I believe they said in their comment. And the short answer is no. No, I do not believe anything above $20 is absolutely absurd. I'm not against picking up silver if it hits $20 or if it surpasses $20 again. Fortunately for me, I started stacking probably the perfect time. A little over 2 years ago, silver was just above $17. The first time I converted my dollars into silver. Second time around, it was a little bit less. Third time around, it was a little bit less than that. Fourth time around, it was a little bit less than that. And it seemed as though every single time I would go and convert my dollars into silver, silver was getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, which in my opinion was absolutely fantastic. I was like, this is great. I just got started. It's already dirt cheap, and it keeps getting cheaper. Every time I pick up some silver, some coins, some rounds, some bars, I can get more silver for a smaller dollar amount. This is absolutely great. However, I gotta say, when silver, I don't know if you want to call it bottomed out, but the summer of 2018, when silver was in the $13 to $14 range, I think it was like $13.50 or something like that. That is when I went as hard as possible. That is when I took full advantage of those low silver spot prices. And the reason for that is because you never know if it's ever going to be that low again. It might go down to $13 or so. And what if it pops back up to $16, $17, $18, which is where it is right now? Theoretically, silver might never, ever go back down to $13 ever again. It could happen. I hope it happens. It'd be nice if it happens, but it's not guaranteed. So I wanted to capitalize on that. And even though silver right now is $17, $18, I'm still capitalizing on it as much as possible. But as for $20 and above silver, fortunately for me, I have not seen that happen. The highest I have ever seen silver go was $19.50, and that was only for like not even a day, and then it sunk back down to $19 or back down to the $18 and something cent range. It was only $19.50 for a very short while, and I'll be the first to admit, when that happened, I got a little bit scared. I was like, oh God, please, no, don't do it. Don't let this happen. Don't go now. Don't go to the moon now. Don't hit $20, $30, $40, $50. Don't do it now. I just got started. I've only been in the game for about 2 years, a little over 2 years at this point. So when I saw silver go up to $19.50, I believe it was November, December, I could be wrong, a couple months ago, I got kind of nervous. I was like, oh no, don't let it happen. But then started to come back down. Then it went down a little bit further, and it's kind of been sitting relatively stagnant for the last couple of months, which I have nothing to complain about. But point being is The highest I've ever seen silver go is 1950, and the lowest I've ever seen silver go was roughly 1350. So I've been stacking in that area. I have not seen $20 silver yet. Hopefully I won't for a while. But if it were to surpass $20, am I against stacking it? Absolutely not. I plan on stacking silver regardless of the spot price, within reason. If silver were to shoot up to $45 an ounce, I'm not going to be stacking it. At that point, I would hope to be converting some silver into gold at that point, assuming that the gold to silver ratio gap closes in a little bit. You know, preserve those high silver spot prices and reduce the weight, reduce the bulk. But assuming that it's not going to go to $45 or whatever anytime in the near future, but it's only a few dollars below $20 right now. I mean, all it really would take is, what, $2 and change just to hit $20 an ounce? It's not that far away. So if it were to hit $20, go to $21, $22, $23, I would still be stacking it, but obviously much, much slower. Nowhere near as aggressive as I've been stacking for the last 2 years. Now, I'm not stacking as insanely as I was in the summer of 2018. I'm a little bit more consistent now, where I try to pick up some silver every month, maybe twice a month if the price is right. But back then, I was picking up silver like sometimes 2 or 3 times a week. I remember it hit $14, or I think it hit $14.50, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. In my opinion, that's an opportunity. I picked up a bunch of silver. Then it went down to, I think, like $13.99, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get some more. $13.75. Oh my God, I gotta get some more. It kept getting lower and lower, and I kept getting more and more excited, more and more enthusiastic. So obviously the lower the better. Except, maybe I'll save this for another video, but my fear is that if silver got too much cheaper, if silver went, let's just say, below $13, I have a feeling the online precious metal dealer storefronts and even the coin shops, I have a feeling they're going to be cranking up the premiums at that point. But that's just what I believe might happen. That's just a theory. I don't know if for sure, but I'm curious. Everybody watching right now, I've only been stacking for about 2 years, but many of my viewers have been stacking for much longer than I. And I have to ask, for those of you who were picking up silver when it was $25, $30, $35 an ounce, and you were quote-unquote buying silver at those spot prices, what were the premiums like at that point? Because right now I'm used to not ridiculous premiums. I'm used to $1.50, $2, $2.25 premiums. But at $25, $30 an ounce, what were the premiums like? And if anybody remembers what the premiums were like under maybe, let's just say, $10 or less, let me know what the premiums were. I haven't been stacking that long, so I wouldn't know. Let me know in the comment section down below anything and everything related to what I mentioned in today's video, if you would stack silver above $20 an ounce. I know a lot of people have this mentality where they kind of just want to sit back and wait for silver to come down, where I'm personally against that. Like I said earlier, this might be the lowest silver ever goes. We might never see these low prices ever again. What happens if it goes up to over $20 and essentially never comes back down? Missing out on the $16, $17, $18 silver, waiting for it to go down to $14. Meanwhile, it jumps up to $20. And I don't know. For me, it's just, I guess, the fear of missing out. But I want to capitalize on it as much as I can. Let me know in the comments. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers, so help us out. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal theme t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, and many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, once again, if silver were to go above $20, would you consider it being worth stacking? Would you pick up silver at $21, $22, $23, $24 an ounce if that were the spot price? Would you pick up silver if it were to surpass the $20 mark? Would you continue to stack but maybe slow it down like I would do? Maybe you would stop stacking altogether. Maybe you would sell at that point. Maybe you would convert to gold at that point. Maybe you would shift your focus. Or are you just going to sit back and wait for it to come back down with your fingers crossed, hoping that it does in fact come back down? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.